Curtis panics to Jordan. Molly's baby-making setback. Alex's late invite. The General Hospital update for Thursday, May 18, suggests that Robert Scorpio, Tristan Rogers, will question Holly Sutton about her relationship with Selena Wu. Lydia Look. Assuming Selena has dirt on her. In actuality, Holly approached Selena about putting a pathogen in Victor Cassadine's, Charles Shaughnessy, drink. Holly understood precisely what she was doing since she provided a bit of the Ice Princess in exchange. The fact that Robert is acting as though Holly is powerless may upset Holly and cause problems that drive them apart. Holly doesn't want Robert to get engaged with something illegal that could come back to haunt him in the end. With that in mind, Holly may accept that the reunion will not take place and depart Port Charles to assist Ethan Lovett, James Ryan, in settling his debts. Esmond Prince, Avery Pohl, will express her concerns about Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Gran, having a secret goal at the Invader. Although Esme has accepted the receptionist position, she will have some concerns and will require Alex's assurance that this is truly about the path to independence. During a visit to Alex's office, Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, will hear details on Esme's new position, and she'll freak out because Esme isn't exactly known around town for her trustworthiness. Esme has no recollection of her past, although she could still engage in some bad behavior. Sam will want Alexis to remember that, and he is concerned that she will pay the price for hiring Esme sooner or later. Alexis will eventually shift her attention to an invitation, thus this should coincide with Victor Cassadine's, Charles Shaughnessy, reading, and the subsequent gathering. Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, will be concerned about the DNA test and wonder if it was a smart idea to forward with it. Curtis will be scared and second-guessing his decision as Selena offers to tamper with the results. Fortunately, Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, will be there to talk Curtis down off the ledge, and she'll almost certainly congratulate him on his opportunity to work for the WSB as well. Next, Spencer Cassadine, Nicholas Chavez, will be inspired by Trina Robinson's Tabiana Alley presence and pledge to put an end to something. Spencer appears to be planning to gain custody of Ace Cassadine, Jay, and Joey Clay, and force Esme out of the picture, but he'll have to tread carefully. Meanwhile, Spencer may rejoice that Esme's focus will be on her new work rather than Ace. Esme's wish to place Ace in daycare may also be contested, as Spencer may choose to care for him instead. Back at G8, Molly Lansing Davis, Haley Polos, will be terrified as she awaits the results of her fertility test in an exam room. T.D. Ashford will supposedly deliver them, therefore Molly is about to take a beating. Molly and TJ's baby-making plans will be derailed, according to General Hospital, so stay tuned to discover how her endometriosis-related revelation will affect about her future. Watch your step in these General Hospitals. Molly worries about her future family. Curtis fears he's made a mistake. Spencer has to act fast. Esme questions Alex's offer. Sam worries her mother is getting into trouble, and Holly defends herself to Robert. TJ is by Molly's side as she goes for another visit to Dr. Navarro to find out if they'll be able to have a child together. What did the fertility test say? Molly asks nervously as TJ supports her. Will the endometriosis make it impossible for her to carry a baby? Curtis supported Trina's decision to finally take a DNA test to find out if he or Taggart is her biological father, but now he's second-guessing that choice. Did I make a mistake going through with that DNA test? He worries to Jordan. Can she persuade him he did the right thing? While Trina waits for the DNA test results, Spencer remains determined to get baby Ace away from Esme. But which of those problems is he worrying about right now when he says, "It set something in motion. I'm gonna stop it"? Esme was surprised when Alexis offered her a job as receptionist at the Invader, but ultimately agreed to take her up on it. However, at the office, she's still suspicious. "You don't have some ulterior motive for giving me this job?" Esme wonders, and when Sam stops by to visit her mother, she's naturally taken aback to see Esme working there. What happens when this gesture comes back to bite you? She asks Alexis. After seeing Holly with Selena, Robert immediately wanted to do something to take down Ms. Wu legally but ran into a brick wall. When he tried the more direct approach, Holly interrupted their conversation and found herself the target of Robert's suspicions. What exactly do you think I'm up to?
Suspicious
She
motives,
asks, perplexing tests and caught off guard ex-lovers. General Hospital and updates for Thursday, May 18 hint at unsettling testing, suspicious intentions, and caught off guard ex-lovers. Molly Lansing Davis, Haley Pullos, is subjected to frightening medical tests. Ismay Prince, Avery Kristen Pohl. Questions Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Gran. Motives, and Holly Sutton. Emma Sums is caught off guard. Tests that are difficult to pass. Molly is in for medical tests at GH and asks TJ Ashford, Taj Bello, what a fertility test is. Molly's endometriosis appears to be more severe than previously thought. A fertility test would reveal whether or not she is producing eggs. She was already concerned about her inability to conceive, and now it appears that she may be unable to produce eggs at all. Endometriosis may not always indicate that a woman is unable to make eggs, but rather that uterine tissue grows in places it should not, potentially leading to ectopic pregnancy. TJ and Molly may have a more difficult time starting a family than they anticipated, and Molly is terrified. Jordan Ashford and Curtis Ashford reconnect. Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, and Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, meet up, and Jordan conveys her congratulations to Curtis. But Curtis has reservations about undergoing the DNA test to determine whether Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, is his daughter, and he asks Jordan whether he made a mistake. Curtis was concerned when Selena Wu, Lydia Look, offered to make the test to see whether Trina was his daughter or not. Will Curtis inform Jordan about Selena's offer and her connections? Probably not. Plots by Spencer Cassadine. Trinette is also with Spencer Cassadine, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, as he plots to stop something. He tells Trina that if it starts something, he will stop it. Perhaps he's referring to his Aunt Alexis' promise to hire Esme at the Invader and provide her with free daycare so she can take Ace Prince Cassadine, Joey, and Jay Clay to work. Spencer wants sole guardianship of Ace, but he won't win it if he doesn't have a job and can't provide a secure home of his own. But she can keep an eye on both Esme and the baby, and nothing can fool Alexis. Motives suspicious. Meanwhile, Esme has arrived at the Invader and is skeptical of Alexis' objectives, so she asks her about it. She questions Alexis about whether she has any ulterior reason for giving her this job, but Alexis swears she doesn't. Alexis is offering a generous offer for Esme to gain job experience and get out of the house with Ace while she is working. If there's an ulterior goal, it's to see if she can detect any deception on Esme's behalf regarding her forgetfulness or transformation for the better. A friendly reminder. Meanwhile, Alexis' daughter, Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, has clearly heard about her mother's thoughtful gesture to Esme, as she arrives at her office with a friendly warning. Sam is curious as to what her mother intends to do if her mother's polite gesture comes back to bite her, as she does not trust Esme as far as she can throw her. No one can show that Esme is faking her amnesia or redemptive change and is the daughter of Ryan Chamberlain, John Lindstrom. If anyone could simulate continuing amnesia and being someone they're not, Ryan's daughter could, and Heather Weber's, Allie Mills. Genes don't help. There's the nature versus nurture idea. But Esme wasn't really nurtured either, despite having a wonderful nanny. Exes were surprised. Holly was taken aback, or appears to be, when Robert Scorpio, Tristan Rogers, came up at the Savoy and suspected cooperation between her and Selena. She and Selena did have a successful joint enterprise, but were they talking about the drug that robbed Victor Cassadine's, Charles Shaughnessy, of his masculinity? Or might there be something else? That's presumably what Robert asks her when she appears perplexed and asks him what he thinks she's up to. Holly wants to stay in Port Charles to win back Robert, and has even asked Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, for a WSB reference. Could she reconsider now that Robert is wary of her? If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future updates.